What up, though? It's your boy Willie Styles in the building. Welcome to tonight's show. Y'all want to say what up?
Hey y'all.
Que pasó?
All right, what up, though? We got a great show lined up for you guys tonight. It is November 24th. We only got literally Thanksgiving
Not that many
coming up.
days.
Yeah, we just got a couple of days until we can eat good. And I just realized I only have like 8 or 9 days left of work this year, so I'm looking forward to finishing that up and being off for the holidays and all that. How you guys spending your rest of your year?
Parenting.
Parenting.
Who's that parenting?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting y'all got them babies at home. I don't got all that.
I'm about to say Willie can fly, get flew. He be flying himself out everywhere.
So I got like 2 trips planned the next couple of weeks. So indeed.
Well, yeah, I don't have trip planned. I usually kind of chill out for the holiday season. I don't like being around. I don't like going to many places, going to. I do have an event this weekend coming. Podcast link, next level show Saturday. It's Saturday. And it's crazy because I wore what I was going to wear outside already, so now I have to find something to wear all over again. It's very tragic for me. I'm super excited about it.
You missed a perfect opportunity to give me your alley-oop.
For me?
No, yeah, I just want to give you an alley-oop for your segue, for you going out. Like, hey, so what you doing? Like, Sonny, yeah. Sonny got something going on. What's going on this weekend, Sonny?
No.
You ruined it.
I'm sorry I stole your thunder. But I'm super excited. I'm super excited to see all the team. -1 Tone, we'll miss you. Hopefully we catch you on the next one and you'll be around us very soon. But I'm excited to see everybody. I'm excited to hang out with the squad. I'm excited to see how this show about to be. I'm just excited to be there. I'm just excited that I get to come. I don't know. But it's gonna be exciting. So if you guys are free on the 29th, Saturday, the day after Black Friday, put your black on, get fresh to death, pull up. Tickets $30. The link is in my bio, so you can go and copy your tickets there, and I will see you there. And if you are there for me, I'm gonna make sure I take a picture with you.
For sure. I wish I was coming.
Not really, but I am.
I was coming.
Road trip.
You said what's that?
Road trip.
I know, man. That's what I should do, but yeah. It's this weekend, I got family stuff going on, so I'm sure I'll be exhausted by the time it's time to head down that way. But definitely next year I'm going to try to pop through. I was at the first one, I believe. No, not the Link Live. I was at Hype's first.
You was at Hype's show, yeah.
And then I was supposed to go to the second one, but then we had some issues or whatever with weather and stuff like that. So I'm definitely missing Philly, missing Jersey. Haven't been there in a while, so I definitely want to get down there and whatnot. But in the meantime, make sure you guys get down there. Hit the link in Sonny's bio. Get your tickets and show up and be there and enjoy the show.
My bio. If you follow me on Instagram, I am Sonny_D everywhere. The links are wherever that's at. And then if you follow me on my Facebook, it's on my page, or I probably invited you already. So. Show up.
For sure. All right. Let's move on along. We got some trending topics we're going to talk about. First things first, I think I had posted this in our group chat. So I wanted to no. First things first. I forgot about this one. Dame had posted.
I think Dame gonna kill you.
Yeah, Dame posted in the group chat about the lawyer or the fake lawyer who won 26 cases before being arrested. I know I heard about this case, but I didn't. I just heard that he was a fake lawyer. I heard about that. Heard that he was, finally caught. I still don't. Nobody still knows how this man was caught. Who gave him up? What happened? But this new information.
They was hating on him because he actually won all those cases, and it was like, wait a minute, he ain't even a real lawyer.
Exactly. I bet you they started looking at his background, looking into his licensing, found out he didn't have one, and then them haters, cracked down on him. So yeah, he won 26 cases before being arrested for posing as a lawyer. And yeah, it's just crazy because he was winning. I think that's an honorary law degree right there. A law degree.
That part.
He's doing better than the Kardashian.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not. Yeah.
Come
no,
on.
because Kim doing some work, even though she's still in. Well, ain't she in law school?
Who's that?
I don't care.
Kim Kardashian.
I mean, I don't know. No, but the thing is, like after like 2 or 3 cases, you think he would have got caught up. 26 cases, 26. And now you just like somebody like, man, his win record is 100%.
Man,
let's look into
not,
him.
Not even the 100%. It's just the fact that it's so many. Like
yes,
like you said, if it had been 3 or 4, it'd have been like 8 or 9. Like 26, dog. Like I need to hire him as my attorney. If anything go down.
Did he say anything unethical? Like what? Like what?
No, I said they probably was hating because he was winning, and when they realized he wasn't a lawyer, it's like, oh shit, he ain't even a real lawyer to them. So it's like, all right, now we gotta basically he either he was misrepresenting himself like he was a lawyer, and that became a problem, or they was hating.
Oh yeah, but yes, he hacked the law database, swapped in his own photo, and stepped into court using someone else's identity. That's
okay.
Crazy.
So, because I'm thinking all these years of people representing themselves, that's not a problem, but this is.
Right. Well, yeah. So that makes sense now. Why this was not a good idea why this turned bad because if you stealing somebody's identity, that's not good. But dang, still won 26 cases though. He still was killing it in the courtroom. So
that means he was taking money out of somebody else's pocket too, because
people
don't play with their money.
No, not at all. Yeah.
But I'm saying more power to you, bro. If that's the case, the worst thing he gotta do. Hold on, you say he got locked up?
Yeah, they said they arrested him. I don't know if he's
still locked up or not. But either way, he can still get his degree if he wanted to.
Oh yeah, for sure. If he got locked up, he can definitely
get himself out unlocked up.
Right.
He can represent himself. So
yeah.
Another one. Hey, W27. So.
Right.
Oh, so I guess this didn't happen here in the United States. This happened in Kenya. So so he but he's getting he got condemned by the Law Society of Kenya and the country's director of public prosecutions. But he still has garnered several supporters, including Mike Sonko, the former governor of Kenya's capital, Nairobi. So yeah, he was definitely caught the attention of some people who really have kind of appreciated like his
what he was doing. He was helping folk.
Right.
They was hating.
They say he will be facing prosecution, and oh wow, they said, but his case is not unique. There's been an increase in cases of unqualified persons pretending to be advocates of the High Court of Kenya. Okay, so Kenya's got a whole problem with getting their records together. Oh, did we lose your name?
Wait, so 100% win rate in 26 cases is problematic? That's unqualified? That's even unqualified?
Well, I wouldn't say they probably got him on that. I think they really got him on the fact that he stole a person's identity.
Yeah. No, I got that part. It's just I'm still tripped out over 26 win cases. That's all.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. I think that's why he's got so many supporters still, and including big names over in Kenya saying, "Hey, you know what? We respect it. We understand. So right. It's a little different when you went in and you're pissing people off, but you getting respect and the commendations from people. It's he did his big one. Even though it wasn't the best way to do it. It was still commendable in a way. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
Talk about trying to get ahead.
Crunching noise is.
There's my phone. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, so definitely one for the books for sure, because that's crazy. So yeah, next up, wanted to talk about this post that I posted, and it was a video of this young lady talking to her husband. You know, it was one of those stage little videos, but still, you know, she was trying to make a point. And in the video, she says that she told her husband that she's fully capable of cheating and that she's able to stay away from cheating by setting up boundaries, because without the boundaries she could cheat, and she is fully able to cheat and all the things, but that's why she has boundaries, and without boundaries people would be out here cheating, and that cheating is basically I think actually her exact words was that cheating was inevitable without boundaries. So that's the question. Is cheating inevitable? Is cheating on your spouse, your mate, your partner, your significant other, is it inevitable unless you have boundaries? Are boundaries enough? Is that all you need, is just boundaries to avoid cheating? Okay.
Boundaries, yes. I think what's it called? Self-control. I mean, some people don't have self-control to not spit out in the wind, you know. Oh, it's just a cop. Put to it, you know. It's, you know, just got different things of people. Oh my goodness, my kids. Self-control, boundaries, because if you any right or wrong situation, depends how you look at it. You can be set up for failure. Like, say you and your wife went out, you know, y'all have an argument, y'all mad at each other, y'all go your separate ways. Something happens where you're stuck with another available human being, with the right person, with the wrong person. Hey, anything can happen. And here comes my son.
Sonny, what do you think?
So I watched that video, and I had mixed feelings about it, because I'm like, you can not put yourself in situations and stuff like that. I feel like people, if somebody want to cheat, they're going to cheat. It doesn't matter what situation they can be in. I feel like people just, if that's what they want to do, they're going to do it. I don't think it's inevitable. I just think people. It's not going to sound right. It's specific to whoever it is. Because if you feel like if you're a cheater, that's what you're going to do. It doesn't matter who you with, what it is, and like that. You definitely need to have boundaries. Don't put yourself, I agree to an extent, don't put yourself in situations where it could be a problem, right?
Right.
Especially if you know, like if you know that person's attracted to you, that you may like. So you could have a situation where, like, we would talk about this before, work husbands and work wives, right?
Right.
I have a work husband. My work husband is a big age gap between me and him, right? Whether or not he actually likes me like that in real life is not of anything to me. I wouldn't make somebody my age that I'm attracted to my work husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a boundary for me. It's always going to be somebody that I don't even find like attractive in that way. I wouldn't even look at them like that, right? But it's some people that will have a work husband or work wife where they go to lunch with, hang out, tell all their business to, do all these different things that raise the question of why people have problems with people having work wives and work husbands. Where for me, I wouldn't move like that, whether I was with somebody or not, right? I had a work husband before when I didn't have a man. I have a work husband, even though he don't work at my job, it's still my work husband. I still call him and ask him for stuff. We still get in little arguments. What is happening? My family. We still get into little arguments and like that. Like, actually, I just saw him, me and my other old coworkers, we all get together and meet up once every couple of months. We have like lunch or dinner. We met up. We was at the table bickering the whole time, like a married couple, right? Right. And it's funny because it's like, get out of my face. Like, but we don't look at each other. And well, I'm going to say from my side, I don't look at him like that way. I don't think he looks at me like that way either. But then I always say that men say, you never know, man, what a man's thinking. Men do slow walk it, whatever. But like I said, for me personally, I wouldn't be in a situation where somebody that's my age that I find attractive as my work husband.
Right.
We're not going to lunch together. We're not doing none of those things that if I'm with somebody, it could be considered questionable. So I feel like those are like, you make certain boundaries of stuff like that. Like you don't, I don't know. People do weird shit all the time, but yeah, boundaries are important.
Yeah. So and that's the thing she was trying. I think that one of the points she was trying to make, and was about the fact that boundaries were so important and that kind of thing, and making the right decisions about who you're talking to and what you're doing. But going back to boundaries. What up, though? Smooth say all boundaries in the world are not going to stop someone from cheating if they want to cheat. Exactly.
That's how I feel. Like it's not going to stop them from doing nothing.
Right. And
but it helps the situation, though.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like I agree with her that all humans are capable of doing what they want to do. All humans are capable of that. But is it inevitable? If, like Dane was saying, if you have self-control, if you have respect for your partner, if you have the mindset that you don't want to do something that will hurt either your partner or your relationship or both, then it's not so much inevitable anymore. Now, not to say that it's 100% off the table that it could happen to a person just because they have some self-control or just because they may respect their partner, because you hear that all the time. Like a person will say, oh, it was a mistake, and my wife was making a point about that, was like, people that are in close quarters with someone that may be that they may end up being attracted to, or not even just attracted to, but like in a situation, even like a situation like yours, Sonny, where it's like, I'm not attracted to them right now, but you spend so much time with this person. You work every day, you're sitting around the same people for 3, 4, 8 hours a day, and then, which is more time than you even spend with your own family. And then you build bonds and you build on a relationship that may ascend that of a relationship that you may have at home. But the thing is that if you put all those things together, you have a greater chance of avoiding cheating, because you may say, hey, my religious values, my personal values, my self-control, all these things are keeping me away from making that mistake, where this woman is saying, oh no, just boundaries. Like, that's crazy to me. That's diabolical, because if all that you're relying on are boundaries or trying to stay away from somebody, what if that one day you don't stay away? Now are you going to say that, oh, those 12 minutes I had with that person, I had to break down and spread it wide open for a real one. Like, wait, what? Like,
yeah, because I feel like with that too, is like, and even when you say avoid, it's weird to me. Like, because what do you mean you have to avoid something? Either you want to do it or you don't. And I feel like when you say stuff, or I don't want to do this, if I do this, if this is a certain person around, it might, none of that. Like, it shouldn't, because then you want to. That's just giving me you want to vibes. It's not giving me you trying to not to do it. Either you're going to, that's where, like I said, self-control is a motherfucker. Like, you gotta, and this is why it's crazy to me that people be like, oh, I love you, but you just sat here and did some bullshit.
Right.
Like, you lack complete self-control.
Indeed.
But I'm sorry. They trying to join the podcast real quick.
Man, he got a voice.
Did you hear him just say hi?
Yeah, what up, Zay?
Oh, that was Zay? Oh, man.
This like a grown-ass man?
He do.
Man, time has passed.
Yeah,
just keeping yourself out of certain positions doesn't mean that you're not looking to be in that position at some point, or allow somebody to get you in that position at some point. So it's just crazy to me to think that that's all you need is just boundaries. No, you need boundaries. You need self-control. You need respect for your partner, respect for your relationship. A little bit more than just.
I get what she's saying, but anybody can break their own boundaries. Like, I'm going to just forget about it today. Okay.
Yeah, plus you got people that want to test it and go against the grain. It's people that know that you in the situation. It's people that know, like, right now, I'm not going to say this, but like, you both are married. It's people that's females that will know that you're married and still be like, I can take him.
Mm-hmm.
Given the right circumstance.
It's self-control.
It's self-control on you. because it's almost like with the social media, like it's crazy. People slide in your DM all day, 24/7, and say the most crazy shit to you. You didn't even expect it. You can be minding your business, not doing nothing, and somebody will slide in your DM and say something crazy up to you. It's on you at that point whether you're gonna respond. Because sometimes once you engage, that's the problem.
There's a couple of times I got put in the friend zone, then I got taken dating somebody or whatnot, and next thing you know, they all on me. I'm like, whoa, where was this energy at before? I'm good now. It's
Right.
like talking about, but I understand what you're saying about boundaries, and because some people will put themselves in a compromising situation without realizing, hey, if something goes wrong here, I have an opportunity to cheat on my mate. So I understand what she's
or not even the opportunity to cheat. You might have a situation like my wife always mentions is that men normally don't see certain things that women may be doing, and it could happen with vice versa with certain women that might not see what certain men are trying to do, and you might end up in a position that just doesn't look good for your relationship. I'm sure if you were at work and you were like moving something for somebody and they like put their hand on your shoulder and you're thinking like, oh, maybe they're just making sure I'm not falling. And then next thing you know, they got their hand around you and now somebody looking at you like, ain't you married? You know what I'm saying? And now you got that bad light on you and it's not anything you're trying to do. It's just a bad situation. So of course, boundaries and understanding that certain situations or positions that you could be put in may not even just look good in general, let alone have an opportunity to turn into something worse. But it's just that's not all it is. It's not all it's about. Smooth said a code. A man has to have a code, and then he says cheating is not inevitable. That's a defeatist mindset. Just leave for sure.
Facts.
Yeah, because somebody gonna take us, like we said at the beginning of this shit. If somebody gonna cheat, they gonna find a way, and they gonna do it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You could be the best person for them. You can just do whatever and do what you got to do, and then that's just what they're gonna do. It has nothing to do with you. People just gonna cheat. They can make an excuse to say they cheated because of X, Y, Z. They wanted to. That was the reason to say, okay, let's go with it versus working on shit and fixing shit. People are weird, and yeah.
For sure. All right. Next up, got a story out of ATL, and it's not the Candy and Todd Taylor story, but if y'all know anything about that, we can talk about that too.
Yeah, it's supposed to be she filed for divorce.
Yeah. I don't know anything about it. I don't watch.
No, she said that she's not really. I seen like a clip when basically she was saying she don't really want to. She's a Taurus like me. She wants to keep that part private and like so much of her life was public. So she been going through it, even if you see her smiling online, she been going through it. But like basically she don't really like talking about it. So I guess we'll find out if he decides to open his mouth.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Unless the blogs are talking. But,
Yeah, but the only thing I saw was heard about was that the prenup ran out. So like maybe that's why they decided to divorce. But if she's the one that's filed, then maybe that wasn't it then, because it only would the prenup running out would only benefit him. So who knows? But yeah, so this story out of ATL is regarding a Atlanta firm that is accused of preying on aspiring Black-owned beauty supply stores, and they've been ordered to close their business in Atlanta, or it may even be the whole state of Georgia, or they'll face $2.2 million in fines. Issue here is that this firm is not only serving Atlanta customers, but also customers all over the country. So Texas, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, all these different states they have customers in. And apparently they have charged people, tens of thousands of dollars to help them set up their beauty supply stores, and is not delivering. So,
what are they not delivering? Because I don't.
So basically, the beauty supply stores are being bought by people that are aspiring to open them. So they buy the property or rent out the property. They get the store all set up to receive product. Their shelving, their supplies for like cash registers and glass cases and things like that. They get all that stuff together. But this Atlanta firm is supposed to come in and set everything up, bring all of the beauty supply stock, as well as set the store up, make it make it not properly marketable, and then help them with the business plan of selling products and things like that. The problem is that they're not even getting the products from these guys. They're not coming through and doing the store setup. They're not doing any other things that they've been paid to do for this business for by these paid for by these businesses. And now these businesses are 1, 2, even 3 years without product and without a store being open. And so these people are losing thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars of their own money waiting on their store to open that's never opening. So
that's crazy.
It's very crazy. It's very crazy and very sad because the reason I brought this story up because there's so many business starting companies, consulting companies that sell people on the dream of owning their own business and aren't really giving people what they're selling. Either it be the marketing knowledge, the stock and supplies, and in this case, it even extends as far as how to even set up the store and make it look like a place where people will want to come in and purchase. And they're not getting those services rendered to them, and it's hurting them, either hurting the business or not even allowing their business to run. They're open. So they're literally preying on these people and scamming these people out of tens of thousands of dollars and just not delivering on it. And I know there's other businesses out here that that are doing similar types of consultancies, and unfortunately people are not getting what they're paying for.
That's like messed up, because you gotta look at people trying to put they selves together and doing something positive, and then people just out here. It's crazy out here. Like it's always some type of scam going on.
It's really bad because I know somebody who actually fell for a scam recently. They just try to make some extra money on the side. They got a good paying job, but with inflation of everything going up, they just trying to help out their family. And they did their due diligence of doing background check, looking at this person who was on Facebook Marketplace, needing an assistant to do certain things over the web, like take photos of something, blah, 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 and post it. And they tried to cash a check from this person, and it was flagged. So thank goodness this person had good rapport with their bank, because they was like, they tried to cash it. They're like, ma'am, this is a fraudulent check. You still want me to go through and cash it? Like, no. Okay, so they had to hold their account. They had to go through the affidavit and everything, like try to take a statement of what happened with this person. Thank goodness that she didn't get no money from them, because what would have happened? She'd probably be doing jail time right now.
That's crazy.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just frozen. Your picture's frozen, but
yeah, my whole screen is frozen.
Oh geez.
But yeah.
Am I moving?
No.
Hey, you know what? Your picture looks so bored. Like, man, this guy talking too dang on much.
He look like he's sick of it. Like, I'm sick of this.
Shut up.
Right. No. I'm here. I'm fully here with y'all. But yeah. No, to your point, Dame. People are get to that point where they may even want to do something bad to somebody. And that it shouldn't have to get like that. And you know, you're spending money and you're investing in what you think is going to be a profitable business, and you end up with nothing, or you end up, you know, running through your family's savings and things like that. And that's just horrible because people are just really trying to make it out here, and then they're getting scammed.
Uh-oh.
Lose him vocally.
So he's frozen and we can't hear him. He's
Am I coming in clear? No. You know what it's from? That's from Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
It's the TV scene. And he jumped in the TV and was in the candy bar. And yeah. Willie computer kicked him out. I don't know what's happening. But
he needs some milk.
But yeah, we gonna laugh at him because he's still frozen, looking miserable.
Sick of man, these guys are still talking. God.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Like, I ain't taking this. I ain't taking this bull.
He kicked himself out. He like, I'm sick of y'all. I don't want to be here.
I'm tired of hearing y'all stories.
Hold on. Smooth just said it kills the spirit of new business owners. It does. Because it's like you put all your hard-earned money into this. You really think you're doing something. I'm sorry if y'all hear saying, but yeah, like you really think you're doing something with yourself, and you was probably so excited about it, and then people take advantage of that, and it's like the eagerness of the person that really wants this to work, and they're really excited about getting to where they need to be, and then for that to happen, it's got to be devastating, because like that's lost money on a new business, and under the first year or whatever, you're going through all this shit, and you probably paid money and can't get none of that back, and it's just like, it's just sad. It's a sad thing for new business owners that are being taken advantage in that way, because that's like, that would probably devastate me to the point where I don't even want to do business like that.
I'm on a verge of that, but I got a new business idea I'm trying to work out with some people. So I'm kind of excited about trying to get back into, owning my own business or whatever, have my LLC. Willie wants to be let in. Sonny. There you go.
I know Sonny just staring at me. I'm like, bro.
Oh, now you muted. You mute yourself.
I thought you put your background together. I saw you. I was like, oh, he not let himself in. He's doing ready.
No, my computer just completely died on me, like literally died.
It was like, bye. Yeah, we laughed at you. We was having jokes.
That's crazy.
Teletran 1 died?
I don't know what just happened. Huh?
Teletran 1 died?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Anyway, but yeah. I mean, what I was trying to say is that, people are literally out here trying to make it, literally trying to, build their business, trying to take care of their family, sustain their living. And, they're going through getting scammed and money taken from them for, somebody just to live off of their hard-earned, money and just messing up their family. It's just crazy.
Facts.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, so I'm trying to remember what the next thing is. I don't have my notes because my computer died. This is crazy. I'm sorry, folks. Do you guys have one of the other topics that we were supposed to talk about tonight?
I'm looking. Hold on.
Shoot your shots and
the shoot your shot one that Dame was talking about.
Oh, right. Go ahead, Dame. Introduce it. Tell us all about it.
It's called shooting your shots. No.
I'll put Dame on the spot.
Yep. Put me on the spot. No, that's cool. So everybody has this, with this whole new dating age, you see people out there on the street, got people, I know some of it's set up, when they pop up the balloons or whatever, you got all these dating sites. So, guys, how do you shoot your shot? What's a good way you can shoot your shot when you're dating? Well,
apparently I attack people, but we're not going to talk about that.
Oh,
everyone else.
Sex with Sonny coming up live.
It was a joke. Don't pay attention to me. It was a joke. No, it went over. It's fine. No. If I like somebody, I'm gonna approach them. I feel like for me, I shoot my shot a lot more than I don't have a problem with it, but I just feel like people are probably scared to approach me for whatever reason. So they either say something random crazy to me or they just don't talk to me. And then I'll see them in public and then they'll slide in my DM and say, "Hey, I saw you here." And it's like, well, you could have said hi. It's like, nah, I ain't know if you wanted to be bothered. Like, I think it's weird that you saw me in person and didn't say nothing to me, but you slid in my DM. So it's just weird. So for me, I know that apparently I look like I'm unapproachable. So I approach. If I like you, I'm
put your
gonna
mean face on.
I don't even have a mean face. Probably I'm outside drunk, having a good time.
No. So we like to welcome a ghost from our past called Hype. What up, Hype? Okay.
Hype was like, I ain't here for the foolishness.
This guy. So Willie. We've been on the block. How have you shot your shot in the past?
So I mean, I've definitely, you know, I'm from the old school. You know, when we used to go to the mall to go holler at the girls and all that kind of stuff. You know, I've done the approach and try to, you know, use a little what do you call it, pickup lines and all that kind of stuff. I've definitely you know, let somebody know, like, hey, you know, I really into you, this kind of thing, this, that, and the third. But it's so funny because, you know, my wife always says that I'm a very subtle person. You know, her and I were friends from elementary school, really, honestly, but you know, we kind of reconnected years ago, and just as friends. And you know, so when I first approached her, I basically told her, like, hey, you ever want to hang out, you ever want to just, you know, get together, just let me know. You know, I was like, I'm free here, and here, you know, let's just, you know, just get dinner, get lunch, whatever the case may be, go check out event, something like that, you know. And it was so funny because, you know, she always says that she didn't really know how to, well, now what's the word? She never really picked up on when people are trying to like talk to her or trying to hit on her and stuff like that. And you know, I think that's the thing, is that sometimes when people shoot their shot, sometimes they're not so deliberate. Maybe they're subtle, maybe they're a little less.
You gotta be direct.
Yeah, you know, they
I don't know. Tell me, I like
exactly.
You. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing, is that if a person doesn't even realize you're shooting your shot, then you might not, you know, you might not be effective enough, you know. You know, I got lucky, you know, because she came back around, because it took several months before she realized that I even wanted to talk to her, as well as the fact that, you know, and even then, I mean, I can't say that initially I wanted to talk to her to the point that we ended up being married, but it was like I initially was just trying to hang out with her and stuff like that. She just was a cool person. But I think that, you know, even when I was getting serious about it some years later, it was more like, oh, you know, let's, you know, I think I was still trying to do it on a certain tip where I didn't want to make it so, what's the word? Like, I didn't want it to be so
obvious.
like, not obvious. I wanted to be obvious, but I didn't want it to be so like, oh, like overboard. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that some people approach people that way their first time around, and they go for that, you know, nonchalant, very casual, super casual, and they miss that opportunity because the person, like you said, Sonny, they're like, hey, I don't even realize that you even like me. I just thought you was just being nice, thought you was just saying hi, you know, that kind of thing. And then they're in your DMs later, like, yeah, I was really feeling you. Like, really? Were you? Like, I couldn't tell, you know?
That's me all the time. And I feel like with people, it's like you can't be indirect with me, and you have to make your intentions known, because like I flirt with people I don't like. So I can flirt with you. I don't even like you, but like I can flirt with you. Now, if I like you, if you're gonna feel awkward, unsure of if I actually like you, it's gonna make you feel a little weird. And that's how you know I like you, because I'm weird like that. But for me, I feel like people don't they aren't direct with me. So that's why I say it's another reason why I feel like I got to shoot my shot, because you're not going to. I don't think you're going to approach me, and I've been like, I may have said some subtle things or something like that, like left a breadcrumb and you didn't catch it. So I'm like, okay, now I got to be direct. Now I'm out here attacking folk and saying, hey, I like you. And it's like,
Right.
oh, okay.
Yeah, you
You
know,
like
because
me? I'm like, yeah, I have to say it first most of the time. So
I was going to ask you, how do you like to be approached? Because some people, do they want the whole pickup line routine, buying a drink? Like,
oh, no, I don't want to pick up line. Just say, you could approach me and say hi, like a normal person. Hi, and then strike up a conversation or something. Whether whatever you want to talk about, just be something real. Like, I don't need all the extra. I don't need that. I told y'all how I feel about Queen and those things is but like, yeah, approach
What
me
was that
regular. Like,
noise?
just say hi. Just no, I'm serious. Just say hi to me. And like, be like, good morning, whatever, like, to say hi, like, and strike up a conversation. You don't got to do all the extra. You must have fell from the heavens and blah. I don't need none of the cheesy pickup lines. I mean, because I've heard some pickup lines that just was like, I'll never want to see this person ever a day in my life again.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I think one of the first pickup lines I used, I think I was hanging with Willie, and he was taking somebody to Eastern, and he was like, "Hey man, you want to roll with me? I'm about to head to Eastern with this take this girl to school or whatever." And I think I used this line of, "Hey, I was writing something down for Willie or whatever. I'm like, hey, why I got my pen out? Let me hand me your number." And she actually gave it to me. I'm like, wow, this actually worked. I don't know how serious she was about hanging with me or talking to me, but I mean
my sister Nige used to do the "How tall are you?" I'm like, girl,
what?
Like how tall are you? Because we short, medium.
Oh, right.
Yeah. How tall are you? It's like, girl, that's when you were younger. I don't do that. I approach people all kinds of ways. If I'm drunk, you probably get a more animated me, because I'm gonna be real direct, and it probably make you feel uncomfortable. This is why I say if I like somebody, is the only way you know I like you is if I make you feel uncomfortable. Like, literally, you'd be like, I don't know. Like, I remember I saw this guy I had a crush on back in the day, and I saw him one day. He thought he was talking to me. I didn't know what to say to him. I just kept smiling, looking awkward. He felt uncomfortable. And the next day, I was at like autism walking. He was like, "Are you okay?" And I saw you the other day. You look, because he went to the most unproductive, stupid shit I could do. I just was like, this all stupid. And so the next day he said, "Are you?" Like, yo, shut up.
He like, is you cool?
Sick to death. What's Smooth say?
He said, "Is you cool?"
But that one, that kind of like, I made him feel so awkward, and then he had to text me because like we knew each other, and he was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was just having a moment.
Oh Lord!
I was just having a moment.
He like, "Are you having a seizure?"
And I do have seizures. It's not funny. Don't say that.
Bruh.
Yeah, I'm that person. But like, so now I'm just unproductively aggressive when I like somebody. So it's, yeah.
I think I took one from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and actually worked the one out of 66 times I used it. Help me write down your number before I don't want it no more. And
what?
Yeah, Herman, write down your number before I don't want it no more. It actually worked that one time, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not using.
No, I pulled the guy in the club because he was dancing with some girl that I didn't think. I'm gonna call her unfortunate looking. She was unfortunate looking. That's my word for people. I don't call them ugly. They're unfortunate looking. She was unfortunate looking, and I thought he was cute, and so I kind of pushed her out the way, and I said, "So you dance with unfortunate looking folks?" And he was like, "What?"
Oh Lord!
And then we just started dancing, and I got his number, and he liked me ever since. So
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. I'm aggressive. If I like somebody, I'm kind of like, and I'm especially with liquid courage, I'm aggressive. If I'm sober, you probably gonna get a mild manner, like. But if I got any type of liquid courage in there, I'm going for like you're mine. You just have to know it. Like, We locked eyes. You belong to me. It's very simple.
Wow. So, what will make you hesitate to shoot your shot?
The fact that I'm married, that would make me hesitate usually.
Okay,
I'm
wow.
That gives me all the pause I need because
like, if you're in a
I got
relationship,
because I got boundaries. I got boundaries and restrictions.
Hey,
I don't know. I
think
don't
by
know.
default, that should be the thing. If you're in a relationship or whatever, you shouldn't be shooting your shot, whatever. But like if you're single, I don't think was I ever hesitant. No, especially if I'm drunk, I don't give a goddamn. I haven't cared all season. Like I don't care if you talk to somebody. I'm like, excuse me, you're important looking. Hello, how are you? You shouldn't be wasting your time with people that look like that. Let's talk. I was an asshole back in the day. I'm glad I'm reformed. Now the me, I would just look at you and be like, okay, that's the type of time you're on. And that would make me hesitant. You talking to somebody that I think is not, no, why are you doing that? I don't want you anymore. You don't care about who you with. So I just can't participate.
I'm just mad to use a past tense for your actions, but
well, that's back when I stopped doing that because that was just I used to push girls off of dudes if I liked them, like, oh, get out of here, you ugly, and then go talk to them. I was aggressive. I still am aggressive, but I think I'm mildly aggressive now. I'm not as like I won't be gripping people up in the club. I think I'm too old for that. Now I'm gonna end up in the fight. I don't have time for that.
Wow.
I just feel like if I look at you and you look at me and we there, I'm gonna be like, what's up?
And I think that's the thing is like, you know, when I was out there, I think one of the things for me was always like, I don't know. I think I always was kind of either waiting on a woman to be more like inviting or to look like she felt something like some kind of attraction or may have, you know, seemed like she was attracted or seemed like she wanted me to approach her. I was always looking for something like that.
Like looking at you looking at me. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Looking for some kind of cue. Yeah, definitely that. And, you know, I definitely learned early on that was definitely not the right way to do it because women are very mysterious when it comes to that. They don't really, you know, they try their best to avoid that, giving you those looks or giving you that kind of impression. So then I started to learn that, you know, sometimes you just got to put yourself out there. You know, somebody said it best, like, you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? You know, so you just got to kind of put yourself out there. And as a man, I think that's the biggest thing is that we always got to put ourselves out there. It's much more challenging. Not for all of us, of course, you know, because some guys are just women just, you know, will you know, take that shot, you know, will shoot their shot for them. But for, you know, most guys, it's one of those things where you got to put yourself out there. You got to, you know, make your approach, but you also got to be ready for the rejection, you know, that, you know, 80% of the time, sometimes more, that you're not going to get the response that you want, you know.
I got rejected a couple times. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, and then I don't even, like, and this was crazy because, like, you know how some men, they get rejected, they be in their feelings and pissed off at the world. I then got told that I was medium ugly. I said, oh, okay. And I said, well, I'm not your type. That's cool. I ain't about to cry about it, be upset, like, girl, this, that, and third. I say hi to somebody said, you're not my type. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, you could have said hi back. It hurt my little feelings. But I moved on. Like I feel like even if you get rejected, like, it's like, you got to understand that you're not everybody's cup of tea. And the rejection that you don't need to take personally, right?
Right.
Sometimes those rejections be saving you from shit. Like, you just wasted your time with somebody that don't even like you. So,
but
you know I'm okay with getting rejected. I don't give a goddamn. Like, but like then again, like I said, for me personally, most likely I'll shoot my shot at somebody that I like. Like I say, I get that feeling that you might like me too. Now I might not know, and I may need you to confirm that you like me because you may be like me, making me, you know, just flirting just to flirt for no reason at all, and you know you don't really like me, so you know it happens.
But some guys, they grew accustomed to being rejected, and after a while, they become callous to it. It's like they make it into a game. Like they end up having fun. Like Sinbad actually told a good stand-up. Like the first time you get rejected is devastating. No, you want to dance with me or you want to go out with me? Like no, you say no, and they just turn around and leave. But after a while, they're up here clowning with their boys. Like, yeah, I'm gonna ask her. Hey, you want to dance? I don't want to deal with you anyway. You ugly. No, they act crazy and start hanging out with their boys, or whatever. But no, it's a single.
Stop sending your boys to go tell them that you want to holler at them, because that's how it goes wrong. Sometimes your boy be looking better than you, and you's like, my boy say he want to talk to you. You look at the boy and like, what's up with you though? And then it don't work out. It's vice versa for girls too. It happens with girls. Like you'll send your girlfriend to go talk to a dude, and next thing you know, he ain't talking to you, he's talking to her. Yeah.
Listen, Willie has not seen a 5 Heartbeats, so we can't keep talking about that. So
never seen he's seen the 5 Heartbeats.
No, he has not seen the movie entirely through. He know the parts.
You know what Shy Brother is.
Oh no, that I don't know.
Oh my God, I can't talk to you anymore. I'm ashamed to say I know you.
I told you.
I told you I ain't never seen the movie.
Yeah, I told you.
Never seen the movie.
I don't even stop talking. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off.
Hey,
he's sick of it.
I know the working hours is from 9 to 5.
You gotta just Google and go on Reels and say Shy Brother. You're gonna find it.
Shy
Brother.
SHY. That's how you spell Shy, right? Yeah, Shy.
Are you sure then, Dame? Because you spelling jalapeno with an H.
That was the.
You were serious.
Oh, and who followed right after me in bad spelling?
Shut the fuck up. We're not talking about me. We're talking about you.
Oh, you talking about what's his face? Robert Townsend?
Robert Townsend. Yeah.
When he sent JT Matthews over to talk to that girl, shit, look at him looking all doofy. He started talking shit about the brother.
Go JT. JT, do it. Yeah, work it.
Hey, yo, I'm done. I'm done.
Can you tell I watched the movie? So, Will, you can answer this one.
I don't know anything about it.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm ashamed to say I know you out loud and in public.
In your past, have you ever been approached by a woman, and can you tell any of these stories?
So I was approached by a woman. Well, now it wasn't even an approach. It wasn't even an approach. I was at an event, and this woman, I had to talk to her about something, and so I was walking away, and it was something she was doing that just made me like have to like turn around, like what was up with that? So I turned around, and when I turned around, she was still looking at me, and so all of a sudden she winked at me, and I was just like, okay. So I made my way back to her, like, what was up with the wink? Like, what's going on? And we just kicked off a conversation. It turned out she was crazy. So that didn't last long, but it was definitely an interesting way to be approached. And, so it was different. It was different. Definitely one of the more unique ways I've been approached. When I was really young, I had a girl approach me, told me she liked me, told me she felt like she wanted that we was gonna be together and all this stuff, and I was just like, wow, okay. Like that it was a lot all at once, and we ended up being cool and everything, but once again, it didn't last long. She was crazy too, but so only the crazy women have ever approached me. So
Willie saying everybody crazy. I don't know. It might have been him.
Were you?
No, not everybody. Just the ones that have approached me. Not all of them. Now I've been approached by a couple that weren't crazy, but like the more interesting ones were turned out to be a little less appealing in the end.
No, were you in Vegas when you were doing this story? Like
no, I never had that happen in Vegas. Vegas was always just a movie. Vegas was always,
You sure it wasn't in Vegas for a certain convention they have every year?
Oh no, I don't even know what that means, but no.
I think Damon's trying to allude to something that we neither one of us know what the hell he's talking about.
No clue what he's talking about.
No idea, Damon.
Damon has never been to Vegas. I've been to Vegas like 18 times. I have not been able to get Damon to come out to Vegas with me.
I'm scared.
I went out for one of my homeboys' weddings, and
we got to plan a trip.
Hey,
GFT Radio takes Vegas. I never been.
Hey,
Vegas is.
I never been.
How that wedding turn out?
He said, "How did the wedding turn out?" It was good. It was good.
Yeah. How it went about the never mind.
You know, with the marriage. The marriage didn't
yeah,
last
yeah,
long,
yeah.
but the wedding was lit.
Jane being shady.
Jane being
Yeah,
real
I am. I was being
All right,
bad.
we're about to take a GFT radio trip with the fam. We all going to not bringing the kids.
Yeah, right.
But we're going to Vegas. I don't know when we're going, but I'm here for it.
Hey,
maybe my birthday.
Hey, that's
is it good to go to Vegas in May?
Yeah, I mean it's when it's when it's starting to get hotter, but it's not the hottest. So yeah, it's a good time.
I'm gonna go to Vegas for my birthday. Let's do that. I ain't never been.
That's a good time to go.
Ain't never been to Vegas. Let's go. Let's roll out.
Yeah, you been to Vegas, Dame?
I don't gamble, but
I flew over it.
I don't gamble either. I don't gamble either. I don't go to gamble. I go to hang out, to go to the shows, to go to the experiences, to drink.
You can see Usher.
Oh yeah, I did Tony, that. Me and the wife did that. So
Tony Braxton's out there right now with Cedric the Entertainer. They doing their residency right now.
No, we didn't see Tony and Ted there. We saw them somewhere else, but we did see them as well. We took a trip for that. I think that's when we went to New Orleans, I believe. Or no, that was Mary J. Blige. Long story short, we took a trip to see Tony and Sid, but that was a great show. Oh, maybe it was there. I might be tripping. It might have been there. We travel a lot. So.
Wow, she's still
Yeah, definitely. If it don't let the gambling stop you from going to Vegas. Vegas is not just gambling. Definitely not just gambling. It's a lot to do there. A lot of activities.
I want to get wasted and have a ball.
Oh, for sure. You will.
I'm here for that.
Yeah. I went by myself this one time just to go, hang out. I had a friend down there that was like, "Oh, having the party, blah blah blah." So I was like, "Cool, I'm gonna go to the party, all that kind of stuff." So I did that. I went to the what they call that thing, to the circus. They had like the little indoor amusement park and everything. I went and did that by myself. It was fun. I just had a grand old time just chilling.
Yeah, I think I never been. I'll go. I want to go for my birthday now. I gotta look into it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's generally usually cheap. It's not the cheapest, but it's usually pretty cheap to go there. I mean, I haven't been in about a year and a half, but it's usually a lot of flight deals.
So we got to have a conversation because I need to know what's the good place to stay at.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of places.
Oh yeah, because if I look at it, I'm a look at flights and everything. I'm outside. I don't know what day my birthday fall on, but I'm outside.
Right. Definitely do that. Yeah. All right, I'm double checking my. I feel like we went through all the topics. I mean, I got a couple more that were just some random stuff that just popped up in my feed that I thought was funny.
Before I do that, I have one story from me getting hit on. Random night, we was coming from Cedar Point to amusement park, and very tired. So we went to Taco Bell to get something to eat, and I ain't thinking about nothing. It's like 1 in the morning, half sleep. I'm just trying to order my food, and this woman behind the glass talking about, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm all right. Can I get what's your name? Damon. Can I get you're kind of cute. Oh, thank you. You are too. Can I get and she just randomly gave me her phone number. I'm like, what the?
She said she wanted to talk to you every day for no reason.
And that's exactly what happened.
That's how it works.
I was like, I'm just trying to order my food. I wasn't even caring about that right now.
Bruh, what's up with the fast food workers? That's happened to me. Now that one wasn't that girl wasn't crazy. She just I just was young and dumb myself. So I'm gonna take the blame for this one. So I had kind of a similar experience. I was coming home from school and coming back from Michigan State University, and went to a McDonald's just outside of Detroit. And pulled in the drive-through, ordered my food, pulled up to the window to pay and to get my food. So after I paid, one of the workers was like, "Hey, my girl really like you. She want to get your name and number." And I'm like, okay, like, can I get my food? You know, so she gave me a piece of paper. I wrote my name and number down, handed it to her. At first, I thought she was talking about somebody else, really honestly, but it turned out it was the girl she was talking about was the manager. She was cute. She was nice. She seemed, it's like good people, for the hot 2 seconds that I talked to her right there in the window. And then I pulled off. So she calls me. We, hung out and stuff like that. And, it was a pretty good little situation. She actually was a manager at multiple McDonald's. She was actually a manager at a McDonald's closer to where I was staying at the time when I was in the city. And I would, go and pick up food, she was my food plug for a hot minute. It was a tight little situation, but I was so young and dumb, I just was like thinking like, oh, you work too much and all this other stuff. I didn't know what I was doing, and she was an older girl. So she kind of had her life together. I mean, she was a manager at McDonald's, so, so of course she was a little bit more together than I was at the time, so I broke that off, not knowing that that was how life was supposed to go. When you get older, you get a real job, you got to work, you got to do things, you got to take care of business, and not just be out hanging out with your teenage boyfriend. So
I've seen the craziest guys trying to pick up on girls, and I've seen it happen and actually work a few times. When I was working at Arby's, I also always be the one in the front, running the cashier, running orders to customers. We always had this one dude in the back making sandwiches. Every time he would see a girl that was like kind of pretty, he would hook them up. He'll see what numbers popping up, what register, what kind of order. And sometimes they order a sandwich, they ask, he'll put extra meat on it for them. And my manager.
Give him my extra meat. He was already like,
extra meat. Pause.
Thank you.
That's diabolical.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So my manager will pick up the sandwich and be like, this feels heavier than it was supposed to be because you got that certain weight. Dealing with roast beef.
That's the manager manhandling the meat. Pause.
He's like, you put weight on these buns and shit.
Whoa.
Hey, yo. I didn't hear all of that, but I got the gist.
That's what she said. So he would do this every time he see the girl kind of cute. He's in the back. He would just do this. Call me. No.
Not call me.
Yeah, like they call me. Like girls be like, nah. Like I seen it like work like 2 or 3 times at him just trying to hook up with a girl.
Here's the question. And Smooth agreed that there's a lot of shit to do in Vegas. For sure, Smooth. For sure. Here's the question. If you are, at this age, in your current careers and your current situations, not married, if you were to pull up to a restaurant and the person working the drive-through tried to hit on you, would you talk to them? Why or why not? If you're single and you and the person in the drive-through wants to talk to you, why or why not?
I mean, for one, they got a job. That's the number one thing. Okay. 2, you could hook me up, especially if it's my restaurant that I like, and you can give me my shit. I'm here for all of that.
She's like, I'm waiting on the Chick-fil-A guy to holler at me.
Chipotle
on Sundays will be nice.
I need to hook up at Wawa because I need that ice.
Oh yeah.
I need to talk to somebody that work at Wawa, especially their pizza. I don't know what they put in that pizza. That pizza, man, Wawa pizza is a place to be. But no, I would talk to them. Even at the big age I am now and like where I'm at in my life. I feel like if I never really cared about like where somebody worked. I'm like, that you got a job. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of hobos out here, and I don't want one. I don't want a hobosexual. I want somebody that has a job. So if you have a job and you show, even if it is at Mickey D's, you could be the manager, you could be the supervisor, the regional, whoever, or you could just be a crew worker. You got a job, and as long as you got a job and you pay your bills, we can work.
Okay. Sonny with the optimism.
I've actually seen people thrive working at fast food restaurant. They had their
I
own
know,
apartment.
but okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I seen people have their own car. They had their own apartment. They got food in the refrigerator, not just condiments like mustard packets. You know,
Yeah.
and they, no,
I got a real job, and that's all I got is mustard packets.
That part, because the way
Well,
these groceries is coming, shit.
Grocery
Lucky,
bills is coming up. It's crazy.
man, listen. They eat me out of house home. All I got is ketchup, some barbecue sauce, some mustard, some jelly. I got that.
man, I got the
shit.
I got the
Not
salt
jelly.
packets. I got the salt packets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, why not? If they can handle their finances and take care of their own business, it shouldn't be required about status. It's about the person.
Yeah.
Because
A lot of people that got big jobs that can't take care of themselves. And fuck it up.
Yeah, like people, I gotta do DoorDash because I don't make enough. Like, what the
I mean, sure,
But
ain't
right
nothing
now
wrong
that's
with
acceptable
DoorDash.
because nobody makes enough to pay for a lot of this shit now.
No.
That part.
My
Like
wife is a freaking
even two income households ain't is scrapping by. So right now in this economy, it would make sense that somebody got to work a second job. But if you're a person who don't have no responsibilities, you ain't paying no real bills, and you work and you broke, you're doing it wrong. You need to rethink your life.
That part. Mm-hmm.
Because you ain't paying a real bill, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're doing life wrong.
Speaking of which, do we have another subject or topic? Because this is a perfect segue for what I got next.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Talking about real bills and people with real jobs. My wife went through nursing school. That's no longer a professional job.
Oh yeah.
According to Trump. So, I just like this. We just workers. Then me and my wife, we're just workers.
Just working.
So she's not required to work those 12 hours no more, huh?
I don't know. My job might be outsourced to AI. Gotta figure it out.
Hey, you better start cutting some people, Sonny.
Right.
Hey, you've been absent too many times this week.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so I meant to look into that. So yeah, it was.
School said also architecture is not a wow.
Also architecture, really? Oh,
are you serious?
I took it down too fast.
But yeah, so it said that the Department of Education had proposed changes to the professional degrees and what they mean, and so there's several different continuing education degrees as well as some other professions that are proposed to be removed from the list of professional degrees, including social work, RNs. It was another one that was a big one. Architecture is a big one. There was another big one though that I saw on that list that kind of took me aback. But yeah, so basically, I guess the question is like, what does that really mean though? What does that mean that your degree, or that lack of professional status reduces your degree's ability to get you, the most money? Does it affect your certifications? Does it affect your licensing? Because a lot of those professions that were on that list were licensed professionals, so it's like if your degree no longer designates itself as a professional degree, does that mean you no longer have to be licensed or what?
Somebody gave a definition of why, and it's kind of making sense when you put social work up there, why he's cutting degrees for these as professional work, professional jobs. Is one answer: Black women. You know how much he loves Black women who are more intelligent than he is. Like who makes up the most work population in nursing? Black women. Social work. Black women. A lot of women, most intelligent people out there are generally the Black women who have degrees. And most of them are in these two fields.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I also posted in a join the conversation group just a minute ago.
Yeah. Okay, Smooth said they basically are cutting the amount of money to give those people getting those degrees. Yeah, that's just what I just found too. It says that the National Association of Social Workers, Florida chapter, reports that under the proposed rule, um, Masters of Social Work and Doctorate of Social Work programs would no longer qualify as professional degrees, and future borrowing would be capped at $20,500 a year and $100,000 lifetime total for students in these programs. So yeah, so that's a substantial drop, because I know some of those programs can be upwards of 30, 35, even $40,000 a year. Um, you know, Capping the amount of financial aid you can receive is one thing, but I think the bigger push would be to cap the amount that they charge for these types of degrees. Because I mean, think about a MSW, right? I know a couple of people that have an MSW degree, and for the most part, a lot of these people, start off making only 45, 50, maybe 55,000 a year, and that's if they are in a really good area that pays that kind of money. And if your degree costs you 100, 150, $200,000 to get, what does that say about that profession when you can't even make that kind of money in your first 2 or 3 years, and now you owe back all this money? It's just going to take you longer to pay the money back, or you're never going to pay it back. I know some people who are still paying on student loans from 40 years ago. So it's crazy to think that these types of degree programs charge so much money to the point where they have to even cap something at $20,000, and you're barely making $40,000 on that same program. It's not like a doctorate.
A lot of jobs that
$400,000 a year, that kind of thing. Go ahead, Sam.
I'm about to say, plus there's a lot of jobs that do tuition reimbursement or some type of tuition program to further what they're doing. I know, and that's gonna basically, like, a lot of people get to go. A lot of people I know went to school to be nurses, and stuff like that. So it takes dedication, but like I feel like that profession, because that was a good profession for them to get into, because they had that on the job training where most people can go to school to get a degree in this one particular field, but you don't have the training because you just went to the school, so you don't have like the skill set or the job experience to get the job that you want after you went to school for all this time. With nursing in particular, you basically are learning on the job. Like, you're going to the classes, but you're actually learning, and you get those programs where you end up assigned to a hospital. You have to do so many hours, so you're getting that experience. It's just sad.
Yeah, very sad. Very sad. So yeah, so here's the list here, and it includes nursing, physician assistants, physical therapists, audiologists, architects, accountants, educators, and social workers. What kind of educators? I'm not sure. I don't know if that means straight up teachers or certain other types of educators, but yeah, this is a pretty substantial list when it comes to degrees where, like you said, Sonny, that they need the opportunity to go. And I think Smooth said the same thing, is that this is going to make it harder for people to get into these very important professions.
That's crazy. He's doing too much. He needs to come on now.
Well, he's trying to distract, because there's something, I don't know if anybody had heard of it. Is a list that's going to be coming out in the next 30 days. Some big list. I think his name is on it a couple of times.
Well, I mean, I think the big thing is what does this do to incoming classes, the professions themselves? Like I said, I feel like this is one of those situations where this is the opportunity to start cracking down on some of these schools that are charging way too much money for these types of degrees. I think it's criminal that you can't make a good living off of something, off of a profession, without spending way more money to out of pocket to get into. Smooth said they're making room for yeah. I mean, some of these positions like social work, there were some people were talking about therapists would be, not physical therapists, of course, but like, well, it could be actually physical therapy too, because
we were talking about that on the last show about
because even physical therapy, there could be video AI used to do physical therapy. So they're talking about having actual like social or not social therapists, what they call it, psychotherapists being able to doing psychotherapy through AI agents and assistants. So it's definitely making room for that, and it's crazy that this is what this world is coming to. That they will be making these things harder to get into for positions or for professions that are highly important. I mean, I'm not sure what an audiologist does, but all the rest of these are pretty important, professions.
I think they're part of, like, I think when my son had to test his hearing, I think is that what they do?
That's what it sounds like, but I'm not really sure. I have to look this one up. It's a healthcare professional who diagnoses, manages, and treats hearing balance and tinnitus disorder. Okay, yeah.
You know what? They do that at certain jobs. Like I used to work at a screw machine factory with a lot of noises. They were sending people out there to test our hearing,
right?
To make sure that the noise in the plant wasn't affecting our hearing. They will come out every 6 months.
Yeah, and they say here that an audiologist requires a doctoral degree in audiology and a state license to practice. So if that ain't a doctoral degree, I mean, if that ain't a professional license or a professional degree, I don't know what is. That's crazy. But yeah,
he likes it. He loves education.
Yeah, I mean, I was just taking a survey today that was talking about politics and what our feelings were about the decisions being made in the government now, and it was talking about like, do you trust the government's position on education right now? I'm like, hell no, this is crazy.
I never did, actually, especially when it comes to education, and I have a friend who is a professor. He said he never did like the education system, even before Trump got in office. It's like, because they've never really done anything for the general public.
Right.
The school, the Board of Education. So
I mean, that's why so many people go to private school, right? I mean, because
right.
Public education has always been based.
We lost him.
You lose him again.
That's public.
There you go.
Oh,
we lost you. We lost you for a minute.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, it just popped in on my screen. But yeah, there's certain there's certain systems, school systems that are kind of top notch. But for the most part, the consensus is that public school is less than and not up to par, and that's why so many people get private education. So it's just sad that we continue down this road and not able to improve the education system, but continuing to dismantle it.
He has Vince McMahon's wife running the Department of Education. You have a person who was in the entertainment business running the Department of Education.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Suppose the educational system is set up for the masses to be workers, not professionals. Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes, because if you look at the testing system, it's all about memorization, not learning. All that critical thinking, that you cannot think outside the box, because that means they can't use you as a worker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, indeed. All right. Well, great show, great topics. Hopefully we'll get more information about this professional degree situation coming down the line. This country is definitely going to get destroyed to be rebuilt, and we just got to find out what image is going to be rebuilt in. So not sure, but in the meantime, we're going to continue to bring you the topics, continue to have the discussions, and make sure you get at us every Monday 10 p.m. You know how we Always got our show here, the GFT Radio Show. Make sure you guys also hit up our website at gftradioshow.com for all of our links, all of our replays, and make sure you also get over to our merchandise site at gftradio.creator-spring.com for all of our accessories, apparel, logo apparel, things like that. So make sure you do that. And make sure you listen free on demand 24/7, favorite podcast platforms, your favorite video platforms as well. In the meantime, Sonny, tell the folks where they can find you.
You can find me November 29th at the podcast link, Next Level Show. 6 p.m. The doors open. It's going to be a movie. All black attire. Tickets $30. Info. Follow me. Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and Threads. I had to read it. At I am Sunny_D. My link is in the bio to buy the tickets. If you on Instagram, you're going to see it all up and through my stories. And then visit me at unreservedlyme.com for all of my thoughts and random outbursts.
For sure. Dane?
Hey, you can find me up at another level up on Instagram. I got to change that. And Shinlo21, Xbox, and Twitch.
For sure. Hopefully I don't freeze in the middle of this, but it's your boy Willie Styles in the building. Get at me everywhere at Willie Styles on IG, Threads, and Twitter. I'm Willie.Styles on Snapchat and TikTok. StylesRadio.com for all the hot tracks that I'm listening to, and WillieStyles.info for all my links. Make sure y'all get at us. Make sure y'all get back.
I do it every time you say that. I just be like this. I just have to do it. It's like, what, girl? Do it.
Make sure y'all do it. Make sure y'all hit like, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell for all the notifications on when we do the next show. Until next time, we are out.
Yo, it's your boy Dame here.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sunny D.
Yo, it's your boy Smooth from the GFT Radio Network.
What up, though? It's your boy Willie Styles in the building.
Join us Mondays at 10 p.m. live on Twitch, YouTube, and our Facebook. And if you miss us, don't worry. You can catch it on our website, gftradioshow.com. And if you feel like talking to us every day, join our Facebook group.
At Join the Conversation, the group where you can discuss all kinds of topics.
Catch me also, Fans Respected, Dope Sports Show. Holla at your boy.
You can cop some merchandise over at our store, teespring.com/stores/GFT Radio. You can get t-shirts, sweatshirts, masks, and even more.
Next time on GFT Radio, what are we talking about? Join the conversation to find out.
Make sure you get at us on gftradioshow.com for all of our audio and video playbacks, as well as links to all of our social media sites.